Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, as you can see from the title, is my Sunday even reset, where I finally get to wind down and finally get to relax after a busy day with my kiddos. As you know, it is a summer and summer break for them, so it's a lot going on. So we are going to be doing some cooking, some cleaning as I close my kitchen down for the night. So I hope you guys are interested in seeing how I relax, and if you are, just keep on watching. In the beginning, I mentioned how long the day felt now that the kids are home. I had a pre-workout meal, as I have realized recently whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed or in a funk, working out helps to relax my mind. So I just wanted to prep my body and prepare it for the workout that I was going to get done. I am always looking for ways to calm my spirit. Honestly can say this summer I wasn't mentally prepared for the kids' break from school because I had so much emotions that I was dealing with behind the scenes that I didn't even get to stop and think about them being home all day and how it changes from when they were going to school. Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you said, anywhere. After I finished my workout, I walked around the house, closing all the blinds and turning on the light at the front and the back of the house. Sometimes when I'm in a funk and I'm just not feeling myself, I tend to make dinner later than I usually do because sometimes I'm just not hungry. I did make my family dinner, but I did not make myself anything. And because right now I am on a path where I'm trying to work on what I'm eating with, working out and just trying to be healthier. I didn't make the same thing that I made for them for dinner. I didn't make it for myself. Well, I didn't make anything for myself. So, we always got to set the mood. So we got to light a candle. So I'm going to share with you all the ingredients that I used to season my meat earlier that day. And then we are going to get into the cooking. For dinner, I'm making cream of mushroom pork chops. I found this recipe on Pinterest and decided to give it a try. I did add some broccoli to it as well. I did try to do a beautiful presentation with the plating of the food, which did not go as planned, so you guys will not see that. As I am cooking, I will be cleaning up the kitchen as well. I like to clean as I go. It makes me feel better with a clean kitchen, especially when I'm doing a self-care night. I like to make sure that my kitchen is clean and smelling good. I don't always clean it every night, but definitely when I'm doing a self-care, I need to feel extremely productive. And cleaning my kitchen, getting it in order, getting it smelling good is definitely one of my self-care routine. Not a fan of pork chops, and I was so tired of chicken. I'm not a big fan of steak. Really, I don't have a lot of options, but I had the pork chops and I wanted to make something different, so I decided to use it. I do not like hand washing dishes. That's something else I do not like doing. So I loaded up the dishwasher because guess what? That's what it was made for. I use the Walmart brand all-purpose cleaner with bleach to wipe down all my counters and stove, and I put it in the Mrs. Meyer bottle. So if you guys see Mrs. Meyer's bottle, that's not what's in there. It's the all-purpose cleaner with bleach. Once I finish emptying out all the dishes and put them in a dishwasher, I also used it to clean out my sink, and I usually use really hot steaming water to clean out my sink. And y'all, I always try to make sure I use a bleach type product when cleaning my sink, because you know you want to get rid of all the bacteria and all the germs. I don't always clean my sink every night, but one thing I'll tell you, whenever I do it, it always feels so relaxing. I feel it is so necessary to take time out for yourself, spend time with yourself, do something for you. Especially as parents, moms, and myself as a mom, I'm always doing for my kids, I'm always doing for my husband, and I really rarely take time out for myself. So I always want to make sure, I'm putting myself first, because I do matter and my needs do matter. I really wanted to give you guys a really cute presentation, but y'all, that did not work. It was a complete fail. I put the rice in a cup, I put a cup on a plate and was gonna take it up once I finished putting the meat, but it fell. And I wasn't gonna show you guys that because you guys were not gonna laugh at me. So I'm gonna drink my favorite drink, which is the coconut water. It's the Jamaican brand. I absolutely love this brand of coconut water. So while I'm eating dinner, I will be watching Revenge. I've watched it before, but I wanted to watch it again, and I feel like I'm watching it for the first time. It is just so good. If you guys haven't checked it out, check out Hulu, and you guys can check out Revenge. So after I finish eating my dinner, I'm going to head straight to my master bathroom so I can get my bubble bath ready. This was very much needed. I try to do a bubble bath at least once every week. I like to set the mood by lighting a scented candle. I like to use my bath bomb, my melatonin. I love the Dr. Teal's brand. It is actually my favorite. I just love how amazing it smells and how it feels on my body. So like I said, I'm setting the mood with my scented candles as well as my battery operated candles. I really love the layout of this garden tub, this bathroom in general. I'm just obsessed with it. So while the bathtub is filling up, I decided to do my oral care. So I'm going to brush my teeth, and then I'm going to show you guys some products that I got from Bamboo Earth recently. They sent me a few goodies that I am so happy and excited to use tonight. I'm going to pour myself a glass of wine, because what is a self-care night without some bubbly? I love sweet wine. I'm not a dry wine type of girl. I like my wine to be sweet. And I'm going to make it even fancy. I'm going to add some fruits to it. So you guys will see me adding some blueberries and strawberries to it, because, I was feeling extra this night. I was feeling fancy, as I said. So I'm going to have me some chips, and this potato chips is so good. I love how big this bathroom is, because the way how they set up the lights in this bathroom, they have lights in 3 different sections. So even though I'm recording in here, I can turn off the light in 2 sections and it's still giving that sexy, it's still giving that vibes. I can still set the mood, turning the lights off, and you guys will see just how gorgeous it looks. So I'm showing you guys some products that I'll be using from the Bamboo Earth line. I did stay in the tub for about 30 minutes and continue to watch Revenge. Like I said, it is really good. I've watched it before. I love it and I really wanted to watch it again. It's as good as it was the first time I watched it. All I can say is this self-care night was really relaxing and your girl really needed it. After my bubble bath, I'm testing out my Bamboo Earth products. They had a deodorant, face scrub, and a few other items that I will link down below for you guys. So once I finish rubbing the body oil on myself, I'm going to put on my PJs. The PJs that I'm wearing is a two-piece set that I got from Shein about 2 years ago. And my robe is from Walmart. I got it earlier this year during Valentine's Day. I did make a video of that on my channel, so you guys can check out my Valentine's Day video that I did for my husband, getting myself ready for a night with my boo thing. So I love spraying some smell good after taking a bath or a shower, because who doesn't like to smell good? I remember several years ago I was watching an episode of The Nanny and she said you should always smell good and look good when going to bed in case of an emergency, and that stuck with me. And y'all, it was funny, but it was also the truth. To end my self-care night, I'm making a cup of chamomile tea. I really love chamomile tea. Self-care is very important, especially towards our mental. For everyone, self-care can look different. So it's very important to take time out for yourself and prioritize and make it part of your everyday life.